No, that can be customer service, which only I think I get randomly. I think only I get it randomly, and you, I haven't responded yet. It doesn't come to manager. So, no. So sometimes I forward it, but then it doesn't give their email either. It's some weird.
Hey guys,
But I'll respond.
we are going live with Susan Kanoff, the midlife fashionista, who is about to join us. And we're going to talk about our spring Naot collection, what she's got going on, and all sorts of exciting stuff. Stay tuned. We're getting Susan on right now. Let's see if this works. Always fun sorting out the technical side of things. Susan?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm great. Hold on, I'm just going to fix one thing. Put up the volume a little bit.
It's seamless having you on so far on the technical side. That's a first for us here at Simon's.
You know, I do a live every week or so with somebody else, and we always have technical issues, so I'm glad.
So nice to have you join us.
Thank you.
You've been, how has your COVID time been?
Awful. I am super immune compromised. I actually have leukemia.
Oh,
So
wow.
I have been without contact pretty much from everything for the past year.
Oh my gosh.
No stores, no restaurants. I can't even go grocery shopping, like nothing. So luckily I have 2 jobs that keep me really busy. So that's been keeping me sane. And I have a little granddaughter, so I'm able to see her. So that's been a blessing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, the end is in sight, huh? Light is in
Oh, you're not kidding. This has been a long year for everybody. How about you? How are you doing?
We're hanging in there. Yeah, a lot of been getting out to we have some like woods near us, which is really nice. Been able to get out in nature a little bit. My kind of saving grace I go out with the dogs.
You know, getting outside is the best. It makes you feel good, and exercising is great.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We've been really happy with this initiative from Naot. So for anybody joining us now, the Naot Shoe Company has teamed up with Susan and her company Uncommon Threads, and they've been matching every pair since March 1st up to 100 pairs. So if someone came in and bought a pair of shoes, Naot was donating them to Uncommon Threads. And since March 1st, we're at 85 pairs. So there's 85 pairs donated. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wow, that's crazy. It was just 60 the other day. That's amazing.
It's been an amazing response. Everybody.
Wow.
And we've just been encouraging people, you're going to come out and buy your spring sandals anyways. Come get them now, and, can feel really good to donate to this really great cause. So we just wanted to have you on to talk about it. Tell us about, what you have going on and how you teamed up with Naot and stuff. Starting with, I was just reading about you, and it's so interesting how you took these loves of fashion and social work, and you combined them into this really interesting, blend that's really unique. Can you tell us a bit about, how you started each one of both Uncommon Threads and then also the Midlife Fashionista?
Sure. So I was a social worker for over 20 years. I ran a federal program that moved low-income families out of poverty. And during that time, I just needed a fun little side gig. So I started a wardrobe styling business, and that took off. And I did that on the side. And then a lot of my private clients just needed a place to bring their, the things that they've moved on out of their closet. And they were really nice items, and they didn't want to just throw them in a bin. So I started Uncommon Threads actually out of my social work office, right at the North Andover Housing Authority. I worked out of their facility, and it took off when my clients came in for a counseling session. If they were having a bad day, we'd put an outfit together, or we would put something together for a job interview if that was the case. And I really saw firsthand how powerful the clothes are. I mean, when you look good, you feel good, your self-esteem gets boosted. And so also during that time, my private clients who hired me for wardrobe styling wanted visuals. They just kept asking me, can you just like take a picture every day of what you're wearing so I can see, you know, and I can get some ideas for myself. You know, I may have some of the same pieces in my closet, or I might want to buy what you're wearing.
And I'm
So
sorry, how long ago was that?
I'm sorry?
How long ago did that start?
Oh, geez, that was probably like 2014 maybe, or 2013, right around there.
Yeah.
And so I just started, I teamed up with a friend of mine who liked to take photos. She's a business executive, and we started to take some photos, and it started to take off. And I never really thought it would get to be a business, which is what it is. And my blog has surpassed 1 million views, and I need to really pay attention to it. I haven't blogged in a little bit, and I need to get back into it. It's just a time thing. But Instagram is really where I'm the most active.
Yeah.
Instagram
Well,
and Facebook.
it seems like you were a bit ahead of it. So when Instagram came along, that was just a completely natural fit for what you were already doing. The technology basically
It
totally.
was.
That
It was
was what,
just teaching this. It was just teaching this older woman technology. That was the issue. It's easy for the young people, you know. So I had to learn blogging. I had to learn Instagram. I had to learn all of that. But anyway, so that's kind of how that all happened. And then in 2016, I knew that I needed to take all of these worlds and kind of mush them together into one nonprofit. So I think it was October of 2016 or November, I started Uncommon Threads, which is a nonprofit located in Lawrence, Massachusetts. And we use clothing and images tools for building women's self-esteem. All of our clients are low-income women. And we've served thousands of women in the past several years since the program's inception. And we're really busy right now, even during COVID.
that's so great.
So, yeah, and new shoes. I mean, I just have to say thank you, and thank you. And I always mispronounce. Say it for me.
Naot.
Naot. I want to say Naot, right? Which is
People
terrible.
get away.
Naot.
I think it's an Israeli.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate. We really appreciate the new shoe donations, because new shoes are a big piece of a woman's self-esteem. So, you know, I mean, for a whole bunch of reasons, right? If you're uncomfortable and you have old shoes that don't fit you correctly, or if you're walking and they're not comfortable, you're not feeling good. But also, what woman doesn't love a stylish and comfortable new pair of shoes just to kind of make her feel good?
True.
So we're very appreciative.
Yeah. And you know, it's something, especially when you work in a shoe store, or you know, we're doing a thing lately where we're taking everyone who works here is taking a picture of their shoe collection. And you know, the amount of shoes that you accumulate from working in a shoe store over the course of a couple of years is just it's just insane how it adds up. And you look at it, so you do get desensitized a little bit to that. And then when you also see how much excess you have, to have a place like this in mind that you can, like a go-to that you can trust and you can, you know, love, is such a great thing. So we're really happy to be part of this and promoting something like Uncommon Threads. It's just find it a brilliant idea and really fascinating what you're doing.
Thank you. And it's such a need, especially right now. I mean, women are really, especially low-income women, are really taking the brunt of the pandemic. A lot of them are frontline workers living in very crowded conditions, small apartments, you know, even sharing apartments, you know, to defray the cost. Some of them are out of work, trying to balance, you know, kids' education, remote learning, and all of that. So it's been a really tough time, and it's a really big need right now. Yeah.
Well, that's great. And yeah, really nice that Naot has donated. So you've worked with them previously, and they've done.
I have. I actually have 2 pairs of their shoes right here that are some of my favorites. You probably have these are new for spring, right?
Yes.
And then these are last year's, but they probably have something similar still. And I have to say, the line is so comfortable. I mean, you can walk in these shoes.
I know. We have some of the Naot sandals right here. This one's the Austin.
I love those.
Seen these already?
Yes.
Yeah. These are really nice new ones in the Austin from Naot, as well as this one, which has been really popular, Skylar.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, that's on my list.
You can get these at simonshoes.com, and you can still be matched to have a pair if you buy now to donate to Uncommon Threads. We're only at 85, and they're going to donate 100 pairs, so really nice. Also, wondering what you know, can you tell us like something that you get back from working with all these, you know, working with all these women and the women that come through and you donate to? Do you develop like a personal relationship?
Oh, absolutely. I miss the energy so much. I've had to work remotely over the past year. My staff and my volunteers are all busy at work, filling orders. We started something called Threads to Go, which is kind of like Stitch Fix. It's, you know, we're taking orders for clothing. All our clients are referred by social workers, and we get the order of what they need, their sizes. We do a little style profile, and then we pack everything up really beautifully, and they come pick it up curbside.
Oh,
And this is fulfilling the need. It's doing wonderful things for women in our community.
yeah.
But the energy and the magic of being there when we have, you know, our clients there in person is just unbelievable. I mean, I have very special relationships with a lot of our clients, and you know, we will text, we will talk, and believe me, I get probably more out of the program than they do. I can't tell you how supportive our clients are of the program, of giving back. A lot of them have volunteered. Some of them have spoken at our big fundraisers that we have. They're just an amazing group of women. I mean, even when I first got diagnosed with cancer, you know, our clients knew what was going on, and a lot of them would come in with flowers or cookies or, you know, just to make me feel better. They're just, it's, yeah, I don't even have the words. They're really wonderful, wonderful women.
Thinking of them putting on a fresh pair of Naots and just feeling happy. That's really nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so on the midlife fashionista standpoint, what about this wardrobe you have behind you in this closet? This is
a little excessive. So I was really lucky when we moved into a new home a few years ago, and we had an empty room. It was supposed to be a storage room. And a closet company reached out to me and said, it was Inspired Closets, and they said, we'd like to partner with you. And so they transformed this room into a dressing room, which is also kind of my office because I use it for taking photos and, you know, writing blogs and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I get sent, I mean, I get sent a lot of clothes from different companies, and there's only so much I can use. So I'm constantly packing up boxes from Uncommon Threads and bringing clothes to the program. You know, I need to share the wealth, you know?
Sure. There, people are commenting that the closet's amazing.
If anyone's looking for a closet, you know, revamp, if they're looking to redo a closet, Inspired Closets in Boston is amazing. They did an incredible job.
Now, is that also something when you say you do wardrobe consultation, is that like helping people like with their entire closet, or you buy for them, or what, how does that work?
I did both, so I don't do it as much anymore because I'm really busy with Uncommon Threads. I have some clients, you know, that, you know, we'll do like a remote session, and that's fine, but I have to be really careful where I go and who I'm with right now.
Right.
But yes, that's exactly what I did. I would go into a woman's home, we'd go through the closet. Sometimes we'd spend a long time sorting through, you know, what is good and what isn't and what's right. And I would shop with them, shop for them. It was a lot of fun. I also did work for some television stations in the area, and I was style editor for a local magazine too during
cool.
that time.
Well, speaking of what's good and what isn't, do you have any special spring fashion tips or what's good coming up here that we should know about?
Yeah, you know, I have to say, I love trends, but I more like what looks good on you than following the trends. You know, there's some colors, coming out for spring. Like there's a really beautiful yellow color for spring, but I don't look good in yellow, so I'm probably not going to wear that, you know. I really think it's fun to look at the trends. It's fun to see what's in style, but it's also better to know what looks good on you, and wear what you love and what you feel good in.
Yeah, true that. That's my personal motto as well. You just got to be that you don't go with the trends so much. Well, that being said, I think that we just wanted to have you on and discuss what's been going on here, and we're really happy with the progress we've made with this 85 pair donated. And just to say that, you know, if you buy your spring Naots now, you could have them donated to Uncommon Threads and participate in this really great.
I love that. And I would really encourage anyone who wants to learn about the program to visit our website, uncommonthreads.org. We also have a social enterprise, which is a store that supports the program. So it's open to the public, or people can shop online for, you know, more high-end designer type things. Like someone might donate a Gucci, you know, handbag, or a St. John jacket or something like that. And it's really worth more money to us if we're able to generate some funds. Funding is really going to be tough this year. So that's another way to support the program. We call it Shop to Give. And, you know, you can volunteer, you can make a monetary donation, which we really, really appreciate. We have a big fundraiser coming up in June called Dress for Your Future fashion show in collaboration with the School of Fashion Design in Boston. So they're going to be doing a virtual fashion show for us, showcasing like the emerging designers coming out of the school. So that'll be really fun. So I hope you'll come. I hope you'll attend. And
I would love to.
yeah, we'd love it. And I just can't thank Simon's Shoes enough for doing this. And you're right in our backyard. We're only about maybe 40 minutes away from us. So maybe you can come take a tour sometime.
Absolutely. As soon as this thing clears up, well, I would love to. And you and Naot, and just happy to be part of this. And you can buy at simonshoes.com or come into the store with your mask on. We have a couple people in at a time in Coolidge Corner in Brookline. So, Susan, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck with everything, and we'll be in touch, yeah?
Absolutely. And everybody keep buying your shoes so that we can get another pair for Uncommon Threads. We're almost there.
Yeah, almost at 100. Amazing.
Thanks
so much, everybody, for watching.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks. Bye-bye.